So this is how to create a stop motion video out of photos. How to create a stop motion video out of photos. What to do, gang? It's your boy Taxi PNG. We're back at it again with another one, man. Today we are creating a stop motion video. Let me go ahead and start the screen recording. Alrighty, so now it's recording, you guys. We're gonna get into it. So today we're making a birthday party recap. We're making a recap for a birthday. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to grab my files, all of the photos. So if you guys didn't already see on Instagram, I showed you guys how to take these like stop motion like type video photos. A graduation shoot right now. It's like a graduation party type shoot, and I'm doing a lifestyle vibe. So when you guys see how people be shooting and this flash goes off like that, first thing you want to do is make sure that your flash is in multi mode. Make sure your flash is in multi, and then make sure your drive mode is on continuous drive mode. Okay, so I have my camera on continuous shooting with high plus, and I have my thing on multi up top. So I have both of these synced in together as well. Then I have my flash shooting straight with the same focal length that my camera has. So that way, for all of you guys who don't know, the focal length of your flash is different than the focal length of your camera's lens. The focal length of the flash is dependent on how wide it spreads versus how narrow it spreads. So the higher it is, the wider it's gonna spread. The lower it is, the more narrow that it's gonna spread. So I like to use that, and that's how I get these continuous lifestyle shutter motion, stop type videos. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of photos basically that you take that each frame of them will make up the frame of a video if you do it correctly. So like it's like a burst. Let's look at it like a burst photo, like a burst, how to make a burst video out of photos, I guess, or a stop motion type vibe or whatever you want to call it. But let's go ahead and do it. So the first thing we want to do is grab all of our files. I'm gonna go ahead and go to my files for my. Alright, bet. So literally grab all of the files, every single file that you think you're going to need. So literally right here, you guys can see on the screen, I have it. So it's for Zarya. I'm doing like a little edit for Zarya. Put my phone in airplane mode or whatever. All of these, right? Grab all the files that I need, all of them. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot, right? It's a whole lot. So I'm going to grab all of them that we took for this little video vibe. Alright, bet. So I think it stops like right about here. There you go. I'm gonna drag and drop all of them onto your timeline. I am using Final Cut Pro. Yeah, so Final Cut X, Final Cut Pro X, however you want to say it, I'm using that for editing. You can also do this in CapCut, DaVinci Resolve, anything like that. It's relatively the same thing. You just kind of have to try to find out how to key it towards your specific editing software, because I am using Final Cut Pro. So it might take a little moment for it to load, for all of the photos to like load, but you gotta hold it there for a little minute until everything gets on there. So let me see, let's wait. All right, as you can see, they're kind of like glitching a little bit, but they're getting there to the timeline. Boom, now you wanna drop it and it's gonna drop onto the timeline. Now you wanna go to wherever your files start. So these first two files are not supposed to be in here, so I'm gonna delete those. And now as you can see, all of these are different files and all of them are different sizes, but they are also different timelines. So as you can see, if I press play, they're all like a few seconds long, boom, and then it goes to the next one. So it's basically like a slideshow, and then you're kind of like meshing all these slideshows together. So the first thing you're gonna do is select all of these files, right? You're gonna select all of these files, and then you're gonna go to your keyboard and you're gonna hit Control D, and then it's gonna like light up blue right here or purple right here onto your timeline in the code. And what you want to do is, depending on how fast you want this effect to go, is how you're gonna change the numbers. So for example, for me, I'm gonna say, let's say 10 seconds, just see how it looks. So I'm gonna put 10, right? 10 is 10 seconds. Each time code has a different thing, so the seconds are all the way at the bottom. So I put 10 for 10 seconds. I'm gonna hit enter. It's gonna compress all of this down. Oh no, not 10 seconds. I think it's like 0.10 of a second. So I think it's like, it goes down even more to the points of a second. So let me see. Because I think I might have did it a little bit too small. All right, so I'm gonna go Control D again and change it, and I'm gonna go to 10, and I'm gonna add 2 zeros. So now this should be 10 seconds. Yeah, this is 10 seconds. This is 0.10 for each one. So let's see. Not 10 seconds, but like, 0.10 of a second. I don't really know how to say that. 0.10 of a second. So as you can press play, oh no, that is 10 seconds. All right, you want to go down to 0.10 of a second. It's hard to read this time code thing, man. So like this is like second, this is like baby seconds, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna put 30 in, because 30 is half of a second, because 1 second is 60 milliseconds. I don't know if that makes any sense, but Control D again, I'm gonna put 30 and I'm gonna hit enter. I'm gonna go ahead and scale all the way into this. Scale all the way into this. Hold on. See, why won't it let me scale in? I'm hitting Command plus. Alright, you can also hit this too to like zoom into your timeline. Make your timeline bigger, make your timeline smaller. Alright, here we go. Because you can hit Command plus or you can hit that to like do it, and if you hold down Shift on your keyboard, you can like use your scroll wheel as well to like scroll up and down. If you guys want any of these things that I'm using, like I'm on top of my like Wacom trackpad, I'm not using it right now, but the link will be down below on my storefront. If you go on my Instagram and comment the word storefront, it'll DM you the exact link. Look, boom, bam, 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 bam. You see how it's doing it? It's like it's half a second, half a second, half a second. You see that? So if you wanted to go faster, what you have to do is you need to select them and make it go faster. So now you see how it went for half of a second. You don't like that? Cool. Now select all of them, Control D again, and now you're gonna go for half of that. So put in 15 because 15 is half of 30. So it's 1/4 of a second now. And now you press play and it's going a lot faster. You see it? So this is giving you a lot faster of what you're looking for. But me, I'm probably gonna go ahead, I'm gonna select it, I'm gonna go Control D, I'm gonna hit 10 because I like doing 10. 10 is like fun for me. So I'm gonna do 10 because 10 goes a little bit faster. You see? And then I let you guys see these black bars at the bottom, and there's probably a black bar up top. You wanna select this entire thing. You're gonna hit right here where it allows you to transform. And let it load, let it load, let it load, because it's gonna transform all of these at the same time. So all of these are in 16. I shoot in a 2:3 format, so it's not 16:9, so it's not stretched out all the way, but you should probably shoot in a 16:9 if you're trying to do this effect and get it exactly without having to do any cropping. I like to shoot in a 2:3 format ratio because it allows me to get extra space at the top and extra space at the bottom, or extra space on the sides that I wouldn't usually have regularly if I were to shoot a 16:9. So I like to do that, and I'm okay with cropping down or having to, expand or whatever I have to do to be able to, get my shot the way that I want it. But we're waiting right now. Okay, so the bars just popped up for us to be able to move them. So now we can move them. Hold on, let me see. Boom, now you can transform it down, and you want to just make sure the transformation hits this line right here, and it should turn like yellow or something. Let me see. Or it should snap. It should look you snap. If you hit right here and hit fit, you just hit Command minus. Now you can see and make sure that it fit. Boom. So like when it hits yellow, it should turn yellow, and to let you know that it's right on the line. Or you can go past it. So boom, look, they hit yellow, hit right into that line, and now when you press play, everything's in frame. I'm probably gonna go a little bit more over the line, no cap. Hit that again, transform. You definitely want to make sure that when you're doing this, you're doing it on a computer with no other tabs open, because me currently everything's taking long to buffer and stuff because I have so many different tabs open. So that's kind of the reason why it's going as slow as it is because I have too many tabs open currently. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party, hey. All right, there we go. So now we should be able to bring it out a little bit more. Boom, there we go. So that's good. So now I can press it, play the video how I want it. Just like that. And if you like the video like this, then you can go ahead and go to this next step. Yeah, so literally each one of these, boom, boom, just like that. And now you can literally make it how you want it. So literally what I did is I took this entire sequence. Just make sure that every photo in here is what you want. Literally just like this. Yeah. So I take this entire sequence and I select the entire sequence, and then I will right click it, and then I will make it into a compound clip. So you can go like, I think it's Option G, and you can group it into a compound clip. So now it becomes one long video clip rather than it being now it becomes one long video clip. I'm gonna show you guys. You right click it, and it should be able to be like new compound clip. So it's Option G. So if you hit Option and then you hit G, it should make it a compound clip, and now you can name it whatever you want, and then hit OK. So now it'll turn this into a compound clip. So now it's like a clip it's multiple clips within one clip. So now this is one clip, and this can be used like a regular video on whatever you want to do. So now when you press play, if you put music over it or under it or whatever, it will play like a regular video, but it'll be a stop motion video. Yeah. So this is how to create a stop motion video out of photos. How to create a stop motion video out of photos. I think that's cool. I think it's a cool way to name it. We just hit 10 minutes and I think that this was a really good video. So let me know if you guys want to see some more how-to videos like this. I've been asked this a lot on Instagram, so I just thought that maybe I would make a video in order for you guys to see how to do it and learn it, because why not show you guys, why not teach you guys, why not give the information to you guys? It's free to you, and it's not necessarily free to me because I'm investing a lot of my time into it. So if you can, leave a subscribe and go to my YouTube channel. I mean, if you can, leave a subscribe and go to my Instagram, taxi.png, and go comment on anything, and I answer those comments very fast, actually, very honestly, very fast. And I try to create YouTube videos or reels daily based off of these questions that are asked in the comments. So if you guys like content like this, please subscribe and hit that bell notification, because a lot more will be coming. So until next time, taxi.
Hey man, say man, free my nigga Risky, man. Watch bitch, don't watch me.